Stop the lies. Stop the lies. Stop the lies. This is your man, Jason Myles, and listen, I have to tell you that there has been so much in the media right now, and I've seen this before, and I have to share this stuff with you because I'm kind of tired of seeing it. I talk about it a little bit, and I know that some of you out there need to know this. There's a lot of you that want to invest in real estate, but you're watching so much on the news, you're hearing so much in the media about why it's not good, why it's bad, why it's not the right time, why you should wait to buy, whether it's an investment property or a personal property for yourself. Listen, it's simply not the case. The media and so many of the other super wealthy people are out there telling you not to get into real estate. Stay away from real estate. The crash is coming. The crash is already here. It's already started. But listen, bottom line is there's always a good time to get involved in real estate. It's just a matter of how you do it. I know that a lot of you, if you invest in stocks or bonds or any of that stuff, you know that there's a time to get involved in a certain thing, right? There's a time to buy and there's a time to sell. There's a way to buy and a way to sell. Different strategies call for different things at any given time. Real estate is no different, okay? The number of real estate, well, I won't even say real estate, but the number of millionaires, not just in America, but around the world, are expected to nearly double just over the course of the next 3 years, by 2026. Just over the course of the next 3 years, the number of millionaires globally, again, that is globally, is expected to nearly double. That is a study done by MarketWatch, MarketWatch.com. I will absolutely attach the link to this, to that particular study and article in this description. I mean, you're going to want to read it. But listen, understand what I'm telling you here. That is a huge transfer of wealth, because where does that money come from? It comes from people that have money now that are going to lose money, right? For some to win, some must lose, right? It's the yin and the yang of life. It's the yin and the yang of business. And you've got to know that that's the case, right? So if any of you can remember 2008, you'll remember hearing when they were saying things like, this is the biggest wealth transfer in history, in world history, in US history. You'll remember hearing that. This is literally no different, okay? This is a transfer of wealth. A lot of people made a lot of money since 2009 and 10. A lot of people that weren't millionaires became millionaires. A lot of people that weren't in that particular class, if you will, are wealthy today. Some of that money, and unfortunately for some of those people that made money, all of it will be gone. Some of it will transfer into the pockets of other people that have different things that they're doing. Now is the time to invest in real estate. It's just a matter of understanding how creative you can be. Don't listen to people tell you that it's not, because listen, you're looking at me and you're saying, okay, well, who's this guy? Who's this guy, Jason Myles? Who's this Real Estate 360 guy? I've never heard of him. He's not on CNN. He's not on MSNBC. He's not on Fox. You're right, I'm not. I'm in the streets doing this thing every single day. I'm helping people do this stuff every single day. I didn't start off with a bunch of money. I started out broke. I spent 2.5 years, my first 2.5 years, learning how to do this. I'm not those guys. I'm not the Robert Kiyosaki's. I'm not the Warren Buffett's. But what are those guys doing? What are the Warren Buffett's of the world, the Robert Kiyosaki's, the hedge funds, all these people that are putting all this woe, not woe is me stuff, but woe is the real estate business. Well, woe is this. What are they doing? They're buying. They're buying, buying, buying. Even the great Warren Buffett, who hates real estate as an investment and has stated so over the years on a regular basis, during the, right after the 2008 crash, not only did he buy real estate, he bought subdivisions all around the country. He also created a brokerage firm so he can continue to make money off of real estate. And that's the reality, okay? These wealthy people are telling you what not to do. Stay away from it. Don't do this, don't do that, because they know that their name, their experience, their expertise carries weight with you. They know that, okay? And I'm not just singling these folks out. There's a lot of them. These hedge funds, the whole nine. I'm not just singling these folks out because there's a lot of them, but they're telling you this, and the media outlets are telling you this But who comes up and buys all the real estate? It's the hedge funds. It's these private investors, these big time private or public investment companies that are buying up all the single family, all the multifamily, and making it difficult for individuals to buy a house, making it difficult for individuals to rent. Look at what's going on. That's not because, there are Airbnbs in your neighborhood. That's not what that is. That's because they're holding basically a monopoly. And when I say they, I mean hedge funds and private equity that are buying up these homes and jacking up the rents because they can, because competition is limited, because the little guy is going to have a tough time buying and or in a lot of cases holding that deal unless they know how to utilize creative financing. You see, the difference between the successful and the unsuccessful is decisiveness and the relationships that they create for themselves. So don't be intimidated into believing that it's too hard or you can't do it or you don't have enough money. Don't be intimidated by what you're seeing on television and hearing on the radio and some podcasts. Just do not be intimidated, because I'm telling you, we're still doing deals. We're still doing wholesale deals and a lot of creative financing opportunities. And these creative financing opportunities are only going to increase in the months to come. And you need to be in position. That means you have to educate yourself now. You have to educate yourself now, and you have to put yourself out there now. Be known before you're needed. Because if you're known before you need it, if when someone needs you, they're going to remember, oh, there's that Jason Myles guy. He's been out here. I've been seeing him. I'm ready to learn. I'm ready to buy. I'm ready to sell. Let me call Jason Myles. He's got good information. I'm always seeing him. He's in my inbox. He's on social media. I want to at least have a conversation with him. See, I spend my time marketing so that I can be known before I'm needed. And that's what I share with other people as well. And that's what a lot of these people are doing out here. So the difference between successful and unsuccessful people is their decisiveness. And it's the successful relationships that they develop. Developing relationships with people that have done it or that are doing it, that can help them achieve their goals, their independent goals, faster than they would on their own. That is a super, super important thing. Because like I said, I did 2.5 years in real estate, or I should say investment purgatory, trying to figure out how to do this. You simply don't have to do that. But those two things, decisiveness and successful relationships, are the two things that will accelerate your success over time, really in the front. And you'll get to whatever your goals are, you'll get there super, super faster by being decisive and developing relationships with successful people. So get with people that have the success, that have the story, that have the track record. Get with people that have done it and that really want to see you succeed. There are a lot of people out there that can help you succeed, but myself included. If you want to get some kind of real estate education, reach out to me, Jason Myles. You'll find me here. You'll find me on Facebook. You'll find me on YouTube. You'll find me all over, and we can have a conversation about what that looks like. But you don't even have to do that, okay? There's people like myself, like I said, Jason Myles. There's people like Pace Morby and Jamal Damji. There's Noel Randall. There's Jamal Gibbs. There's the Real Estate Trapper. And there's so many more. These are just the ones I can think of off the top of my head. Now, you have to understand what I've done, what they've done, the things that we're talking about. We've already figured it out. Okay, we've already lived through this. We've already worked our way through some of this stuff, whether we were in the business as a contractor, whether we were investing in real estate, whether we were around investors. We have some experience in these things. These are people that I'm telling you have the experience and can help you out. We've developed the tools and the strategies that you're gonna need to create success for yourself as a real estate investor, period, point blank. And with the things that we offer, just the things that we offer right here on YouTube. Right here on YouTube. Just with the things that we offer right here on YouTube alone will save you thousands and thousands and thousands of hours of educating yourself like I did, or not being successful, more importantly. Thousands of hours of unsuccessful activity tens of thousands of dollars in mistakes, leaving money on the table because you couldn't differentiate one deal from another. You simply didn't know what to do. There's more information that myself and those people that I just named offer right here on YouTube that can help you on your own get there faster than by, just trying to figure it out for yourself. If you want to get there even faster, then reach out to one of us, whoever you appeal to. I don't have a dog in this race other than myself. I don't do business, education business with those folks. They have their own businesses. But from what I can see and what I can tell, these people offer true value and they really care about what you're doing. They care about your success from what I see. Okay, I haven't had a conversation with any of them. So I'm not pitching something that I make money off of. I'm just seeing people that I believe offer true value to people that are trying to figure it out. They're not just selling you a course or a training or a mentorship. They really care about your success, and they have really done it, and they are still really doing it. And that's what you're going to need. But you also have to understand this, that nothing good happens without a little discomfort. A lot of people just want to reach the success point, right? Of course, we all want to get there. We want to be there before we're there. We want to be there right now. But that's not how things work in most cases. Are there some overnight success stories? Sure, but they still have a lot of things to learn. We all do. But you have to be uncomfortable. You have to be comfortable being uncomfortable. So get uncomfortable to achieve your goals. And once you achieve your goals, get uncomfortable again so that you can achieve higher goals. Okay? Now, some of you might say, look, I only need this and I'm good there. That's fine. That's fine. Now, if you set $1 million goal for yourself, by the time you get close to it, things are going to get difficult. It's a mental block. You have to think bigger. If you want 1 million, think 10. If you want 10, think 100. If you want 100, think 1 billion, period, point blank. But learn these strategies. Is the real estate market different today than it was 5 years ago? Absolutely. Absolutely. Would not argue with you about that. Is there still money to be made in real estate? Yes. But if you allow the big wigs to push you out, they are the only ones that are going to come in and buy it all up. 5 years from now, 10 years from now, when you decide that you want to be a real estate investor, it's going to be a lot more difficult because a good bit of this real estate is going to be held by these hedge funds, private and public. And at some point they will sell, but they're going to sell it at a retail dollar. And they're generally going to sell it to other big companies because they're not going to want to sell it one at a time. They're buying thousands of houses a week. So they're definitely not going to want to sell it one at a time. They're going to sell it in bulk to people that can afford to buy it in bulk, which is, I'm sorry to say, not you and not me. Maybe we can put ourselves in that position by working together in the future because no one can get there on their own. You're stronger in numbers, and that is the truth. So don't be intimidated by these people. Do not be intimidated by what you're hearing. Don't be afraid to educate yourself, and don't wait until it gets good again. Learn how to do it when things are bad. If you can learn how to do it when things are bad, when things are good, it's going to be like a hot knife going through butter for you. You will be able to pick deals left and right. You won't be able to contain yourself. You might not even have enough money to do all the deals that you wind up with. But put yourself in the game today, however you do it. This is your man, Jason Myles, and I appreciate your time. And once again, check out the description here and go see those people. Go see Noel and Pace and Jamil and Jamal and the Real Estate Trapper. I think that's, and of course myself, but I think that's all the people that I said. Check them out and see for yourself who you like to work with, because all those people care about your success. They care about your success and they put value out here for you. I'll see you guys on the other side. Peace.